Alright. Well, that strategy didn't really work last time. I don't think there was much we could have done to help out. There was a couple abilities that we had. We had, like, Azili's ability, we had the Mortar ability. I think that was kind of it. The Dark Shift ability wouldn't have helped with popping. And then we had the Ace, which didn't have an ability. And of course, the Banana Farms did not have an ability. So, maybe we should Ghost Factory just for that round. Because I don't know much else I can really take care of that round. I know there has to be more that can do that, but I just don't know off the top of my head. Maybe if we got Middle Path Ace, we could use this to take care of the round. I think that was around like 77, right? 76, something like that. We could use Spactory, maybe. That could maybe help. Maybe Middle Path Druid, if we have enough money for it. Maybe a Buccaneer, like Top Path Buccaneer, if we have enough money for this. Should have put the mortar targeted at the Mermonkey Totem. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. I mean, maybe Top Path Mortar would work against that. But let's try using the the Monkey Ace. We could do Middle Path on that, and that might work. So let's grab the same build, because I don't want to change too much at once. So we can just grab the same build, and then we'll just add a Middle Path Ace at some point. So we could just start getting our money up right now. I don't know what it is about this map, I just have a hard time on it. I always get stuff like that whenever I play games. Especially on, whatever reason, on easier difficulties. I feel like I miss stuff a lot. Or something just, you know, evades me. And I end up missing some, like, fundamental detail or something that probably would make it a lot easier for me. So there's always, like, a map or, like, an enemy in a game or something like that, or an item, achievement, that in practice, or in theory, should be, you know, in theory should be really easy to get. But for whatever reason, I just struggle. Seems like in this game, it's going to be this map for whatever reason. So you cost 2,900. It's probably not worth it to buy you yet before we get that Super Monkey. So we'll just save up for the Super Monkey. We are losing lives, but that's okay. That round would kill us regardless. Maybe we're gonna die anyways. I shouldn't have bought the farm so early, maybe? Oh, maybe not. There we go. let's start upgrading our farm. You always get stuck on easy parts of story games. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't really have an example of a story game necessarily. Maybe Skyrim. I was never big on Skyrim. I haven't played it in a long time, to be fair. Maybe since like a few years after it came out. I had some kind of special edition for Xbox. But I never got into it. And I don't know, I always got lost for some reason. And stuff was just confusing for me. I bet if I played it now, it would make a lot more sense. I still don't know if it would be my kind of game, but I think it would make a lot more sense now. It used to happen to me in Minecraft too. There'd be a point in Minecraft where I would like just miss some kind of like village or like an item early on that would kind of soft block me into like having to wait a long time for like certain events, or I'd have to go explore for a long time, or I just didn't know where to find certain stuff. So that kind of happened a lot in, you know, when I used to play Minecraft. Doesn't really happen nowadays, but I've played Minecraft a lot, so kind of learned my lessons. So we need a mortar. We need 2 aces. And was there something else that I put down? Oh, Spactory, that's right. I didn't put this down last time, but I want to this time. I could try the mortar over here, but it does kind of leave the beginning of the map exposed. I could put another Spactory here, but again, we're only working with so much money. So I've got to watch that. So we should get top path here, I think. Or we'll just lose way before any of that, I guess. What is going on? I'm telling you, I'm like missing something. Like my brain is off. I don't really know what to do. I could try top path on the mermonkey maybe. That might be able to pop a lot more stuff. I guess that kind of does make some sense, now that I think about it. If I have bottom path mermonkey right next to a super monkey, and the super monkey's not upgraded, it kind of does make sense that it would kind of just make regrow balloons a lot worse, because they would just get way too overwhelming way too quickly. So maybe we do top path on the mermonkey. We still do bottom path on the super monkey. And then does this take care of... No, it doesn't. I was going to say, does it take care of regrow, but it doesn't. Shattering shells strip special properties off of all but the biggest balloons. I'm assuming that also counts for regrow, so maybe we do want this instead of middle path. I thought this would be good for DPS, but it seems like we need to take care of regrows more than anything. So maybe we do that. Just put you right there. I think this would be a good map for the Beast Handler, but of course we don't have Beast Handler yet. So let's go ahead and save up for the Super Monkey first, so we don't die before round 40. In games, whenever it would say press R3, I would press R1 and R2. I didn't know R3 was the joystick. When you quit Minecraft because you didn't know the joystick was R3. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I used to do that in Zelda. I played Skyward Sword. I didn't play any other Zeldas, unfortunately, but I did play Skyward Sword. And there were a few points where I would get stuck because I didn't notice a door that was like camouflaged or something like that. Like camouflaged in such a way that was fairly obvious to anyone with eyes, but for whatever reason, I don't know, I just couldn't see it, and I would get stuck, and I'm like, well, looks like I have to come back another time, or just, you know, look it up or something like that, because I really don't know what to do. Or there would be like an inventory item, which would help a lot, but I just didn't get it because I didn't go to like every character in the overworld or something like that. So I'd miss out on like a shop or something like that. How do y'all feel on YouTube? How do y'all feel about classic Minecraft, like Java Minecraft before they made Bedrock Minecraft, and also Minecraft Xbox 360 or PS3 editions? Because my TikTok feed has been flooded with people talking about how much they miss Xbox 360 edition and PS3 edition, and how much they love classic Minecraft more than they like newer Minecraft, which I think is a little ridiculous. Because don't get me wrong, I love classic Minecraft, and if we're being realistic, if you're playing on Java, you can always just roll back the versions and get one of the older versions. At any point, you can just play one of the older versions of Minecraft, right? So it's not like they're gone. You could always just play them again. I guess Xbox 360 version and PS3 edition, those are kind of gone if you don't have the digital download or a disc. You can't really buy it anymore. So if you don't have it already, it's kind of gone, unfortunately. But I don't know. I feel like with those versions, you're not really missing all that much. Like, you get a cool tutorial world that has a lot of cool redstone stuff and cool builds and some achievements tied to that stuff, and you know, whatever. And that's all fun to do, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like past that, it's just not as fun as playing on Java or playing on modern Minecraft. I don't really know if those versions specifically are different than normal Java. Um, I just know they're, you know, specifically made for console. So they have those tutorial worlds, and they have, I don't know, maybe a few extra options that you can't get on PC or something like that. But I feel like other than that, they're the exact same, right? I might be wrong. Now, if they were to... I guess if they were to keep those versions and update them instead of making Bedrock Edition, maybe I could see that being a fan favorite because it's just Java but on console, you know? But of course, Microsoft, or Mojang had to go and sell to Microsoft, and now it's kind of a whole mess with that. I don't like the Microsoft Marketplace, to be fair. How did we lose again? I should have upgraded the Mermonkey. Should have upgraded the Mermonkey. There we go. Let's see if that helps. To be fair, yeah, I don't like the Marketplace that much. It's cool and all, like you can get really detailed texture packs and like custom maps and all that stuff. But the fact that you have to pay for it still turns me off. I'm so used to Java that having to pay for all that stuff is ridiculous to me. Now I do realize it's probably harder to get that stuff onto a console save than it is on a PC save, which is probably why you have to buy it. But they couldn't really just have like a content browser and you just download everything onto the console? Like, what's the big deal, Microsoft? Why you gotta charge everybody for all the content? I don't know what the difference is there, like what's up with that, but it's kind of tragic. Alright, so Top Path Mermonkey kind of saved us there. He's doing some good work. Wasted a lot of money doing this map, but I'm just kind of pissed off at this point. Alright, so we'll do bottom path and middle path here for y'all. We'll do bottom path here, because I'm assuming this can remove regrow from Bloons. But we'll find out, I guess. Alright, we got our farms going. So hopefully we should be okay. I don't know what would fail us, if anything. Because if we have a huge swarm of Bloons, this guy will take care of most of them if they're not purple. The Mermonkey will take care of a lot of them, regardless if they're purple or not, I think, which is nice. This will take care of anything we need to clean up, and this will take care of regrows, I'm hoping. So we should be okay. And then I think Azili can honestly help us take care of mobs. So I think we should be okay. Alright. Bedrock made console and mobile lag because Bedrock is not optimized. Also, the console editions had unique features. See, I don't know about that. All I know is that they had tutorial worlds, and I don't know. That's kind of it. You spent money on the marketplace. I've spent some money on the marketplace. I think I bought a couple texture packs here and there. See, the nostalgia is like cool and all, but I just don't like old Minecraft that much. I've been playing Minecraft since before they added jungles to Java. So I know about like old Minecraft. I definitely have played it for a long time. But I honestly love new Minecraft a lot. And like I said, if I ever wanted to go back and play old Minecraft, I could just do that in the launcher for PC. I guess to be fair, you can't do that on Bedrock on any consoles, so I mean that's fair. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't miss it all that much. It's just boring. It's fun. It's still Minecraft, but it's just boring compared to, you know, Minecraft today, I think. Okay, 63 is not a problem. We've got that handled. We've got our Mob Hex now. And do we have any other abilities we can get? I don't think so. So we'll just save up for some more money. We'll save our money so we can get more money. I don't know, maybe it's just me then with the old Minecraft. I know I used to do a lot of building on Minecraft. There were these YouTube videos I watched a lot, and they would have huge pixel art builds. Like I remember one that I liked a lot was a pixel art of Gohan. And it was just absolutely huge. Like, it reached almost to the build limit. And, you know, you used a lot of different block types. So, I think for me, you know, if I keep doing that kind of stuff, I think for me, newer Minecraft is nicer because you have a lot more options when it comes to building. You know, a lot of different color palettes and everything. But honestly, I don't know. I just feel like survival is also nicer. So before the Nether update, I mean, you would go to the Nether, you would grab some quartz. That would get you a lot more experience than any other thing in the game. And then you would get a fortress and get like some diamonds or something, and then just leave, and then they never come back, basically. And the blaze rods. And you would just never come back. But now you got netherite, you've got different kinds of mobs in there, you've got, like I said, different building materials you can gather. You got different biomes in there now, different mobs. You could live in the nether now. The caves, you could spend hours in a cave and not see the end of it. They're so much bigger than before. They've got deep darks now. Before the caving, I mean, it was just literally just like a tunnel, and you would go to the end of the tunnel, and maybe there was like a big opening with like a ravine or something like that, and then you would explore the ravine, and then you'd be done. Like, I don't know, I just like modern exploration a lot more. Old Java is a lot more different than console edition. See, now I'm gonna have to go back and find out if I have a disc of console or of Xbox 360 edition. Because I remember playing Xbox 360 edition a lot, but I can't remember if I have a disc or if it was a digital download. If it was digital, that's gone. I made a new a new Xbox account at some point, so that's all gone. If I have a disc somewhere, that'd be nice, so I could, you know, go back and play it again and see what the differences are. But I really thought it was the same as Java. I can't remember any differences, to be honest. I remember they had Java, they made the console editions, and then soon after that they made Bedrock, and then Bedrock took a different path than Java, and then became different. That's what I remember. I can't really remember any unique features to the console editions, but again, I'm gonna have to go back and play my copy of it if I have it. I've bought Minecraft too many times, man. I'm pretty sure I bought it on an old laptop and an old Mojang account, and then at some point I forgot that account, and they also had, you know, Bedrock at that point. I like went from Java to console, so I bought the console edition, or at least my parents did. So I had that, and then I think I bought Bedrock on console once it came out. And then I went back to PC, and then I noticed I couldn't remember my, you know, my account or anything. So I bought it again, which I think came with a bundle with both of them or something like that. And then I bought it again for the Switch on Bedrock. And then, I don't know, I think I might have bought it another time on PC because I changed my Microsoft account. So I think I had to buy it again. And then, of course, anything I've bought on the marketplace, like, I spent way too much money on Minecraft. Anyways, finally we're done with that, so we can move on to Magic Monkeys and get that medal. And what else do we have? We can get Azili to level 20, maybe, in a Impoppable or Chimps game if we sink enough money into her. We could do round 100 in Deflation and Apocalypse on the next map. We could spam powers during the next game. We might as well do that. We will get the Chimps mode one sooner or later. Probably not today, but sooner or later. We can work on Shimmer right now. We can get a Magic Monkey to get Shimmer. Half Cash, we'll get one of those right now. Probably. Hopefully. Alright. So let's spam a bunch of powers during this game. And then we'll work on these on the next map, which I'm hoping we can get to today, but I'm not really sure. So let's see. Let's go to Magic Monkeys only, and we'll get that done today.